When I turned 76, a friend of mine, Ruth, stopped visiting as often. I couldn't understand why. We'd shared coffee every Sunday for nearly 10 years. One day, when I asked her what was wrong, she hesitated, looked away, and said softly, "Sometimes you don't realize how you come across." That sentence haunted me. Later, I started noticing the small things older people do, things that make others quietly step back. No one tells us these truths because they don't want to hurt our feelings. But I wish someone had told me sooner. The first ugly habit is constant complaining. Many seniors, without realizing it, turn every conversation into a list of aches, disappointments, and grievances. I did it too, from my knee pain to how the world's gone downhill. People may smile and nod, but deep down, they're drained. Negativity is like a slow poison. It pushes people away without a word being said. I learned that peace attracts company, not misery. The second is interrupting others with back in my day stories. I used to believe sharing my experience was a way of teaching. But to younger people, it sounds like I'm dismissing their world, as if nothing today measures up. The truth is, they want understanding, not lectures. Sometimes it's better to listen and simply say, "That's interesting," instead of proving how much wiser we think we are. The third habit is poor hygiene or appearance neglect. It's uncomfortable to admit, but many people avoid older adults who smell unwashed or look disheveled. Aging makes grooming harder, yes. Our hands shake, our eyesight fades, but pride should never fade. I once overheard my granddaughter whisper, "Grandpa smells funny." It broke my heart, but it also woke me up. I started caring for myself again, not for vanity, but for dignity. The fourth is talking too much and not asking questions. Loneliness can make us overtalk. We finally get company and pour out everything we've been holding in. But conversation is a dance, not a monologue. I noticed people glance at their watches or check their phones while I talked. That's when I learned the power of curiosity, to ask, "And how about you?" It keeps people close. The fifth habit is gossiping. Older folks sometimes treat gossip as entertainment, but for others, it feels toxic. I used to discuss neighbors' health or family issues like it was harmless chatter. Then one day, I found out someone had done the same to me. That sting taught me silence is golden. If a story isn't yours to tell, it's better left untold. The sixth is being stubborn about everything. Whether it's refusing help, insisting our way is right, or rejecting new ideas, stubbornness builds walls. I once argued with my son about online banking, saying, "That's how they steal your money." He stopped offering to help altogether. Later, I realized I wasn't protecting myself, I was pushing him away. Flexibility keeps us connected. Rigidity leaves us lonely. The seventh habit is criticizing the younger generation. It's easy to say, "Kids today have no manners," or "everything was better before," but it makes us sound bitter and out of touch. The world changes, always has, always will. When we stop criticizing and start showing interest, young people open their hearts again. The eighth is living in the past. There's comfort in memory, but when all we talk about is the old days, we disappear from the present. I used to sit at family dinners talking about my army service or my first job. My grandkids would scroll on their phones. Then I realized I wasn't joining their world, I was dragging them into mine. So now I ask them about theirs, and they actually look up and smile. The ninth is oversharing personal or medical details. It's natural to discuss our health, but describing every symptom or medication can make people uncomfortable. I once caught my niece wincing as I detailed my digestive troubles over lunch. Not everything needs an audience. Keep some things between you and your doctor. The 10th habit is playing the victim, saying things like, "Nobody visits me," or "No one cares anymore." May be true sometimes, but it guilts people instead of inviting them. I used to say that to my daughter until she told me, "Dad, I feel terrible no matter what I do." That was my wake-up call. Appreciation, not accusation, keeps relationships alive. And the 11th habit, the worst of all, is losing gratitude. The moment we stop saying thank you, we start losing people's warmth. I took my son's help for granted, thinking it was his duty. But the day I said, "Thank you for always checking on me," his eyes softened. Gratitude costs nothing but changes everything. Now I keep Ruth's words in my heart. You don't realize how you come across. Every day, I try to be the kind of elder I would want to visit: calm, clean, curious, kind, and thankful. Age doesn't have to make us lonely. It's not our wrinkles that drive people away. It's the habits we let grow unchecked. The good news is, habits can change at any age. If you find yourself alone more often these days, maybe it's not the world's fault. Maybe it's time to look inward, to polish the parts of yourself that time has dulled. People don't avoid you because you're old. They avoid you because they want light, and you've forgotten you still have it. Bring it back, and they'll find their way to you again.